to Adventures in Stray Space, everybody. Last week, we ended my rather complicated series of dungeons by weaponizing butt plugs and then bombing a planet in possibly one of my favorite sessions of D&D ever. I think the only one that tops it was Snippy's throttling a guy while he was being throttled and throttling another guy and then hitting their heads together. So, this planet, you guys have waited about 2 weeks. Eventually, you were able to land and switch on the defense network, and I believe that's where we left off. The defense network will activate and shoot all the Theriovs left on the planet.
Cool.
Yay,
So-
genocide. How many people were on this planet again? Something billions?
They
Look,
were
they were-
horribly inbred and disgusting.
And they
Not
launched a
only were-
genocidal war on these people anyway.
They were horribly inbred, and if we want to kind of pan the thing back, they at this point were barely sentient tech savages.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure some sufficiently advanced race thinks that about us.
I'm sure they do, but yeah, if you guys had ever let these guys off the planet and just they saw.
You want to make the Reavers happen? I don't. I don't want that on my head.
I don't want that on my conscience.
What do you mean? Now we've put the Grey Goose on this planet, we have the Slut Reavers.
Okay,
Exactly.
that's fine.
I mean, I thought the whole plan was to just leave them, like, alive so the Grey Goose could feed off them for all time, but, you know, whatever.
That's what I was thinking was going to happen.
Well, I mean, you guys did. It depends. Do you want to switch on the defense network?
I mean, the Grey.
They're also eating the air.
Oh yeah, the air is
Yeah.
actually full of delicious stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, right. They were eat all the nanomachines.
And
Also, like, you know, this planet is awesome and they're robots. They'll do fine. We can send them care packages, like you know when you get those oh God, what are they, like those orbital crates that just sort of like get dumped down and land in a place. We just got to keep sending them like the occasional care package of all of their favorite best friends' jizz.
Yeah.
You can certainly do the slow genocide thing where the race will not reproduce because they're all being fed. Although, I don't think you guys found that out yet. Well,
here's the thing. If
if you want,
the goose can still eat the corpses, so to speak.
Oh,
No, let's not feed them
That's-
bodies.
that's not cool.
Well, here's the thing, though. The goose will still, I don't know, probably, what's it called? Dissolve them because the defense network will kill them. So, like, there's a lot of dead carcasses all over the planet, so it's okay. The defense network had to go up because it had to.
It super
Otherwise-
didn't, though.
Shush.
well, would you like to ask the AIs about it?
Yeah, sure. Let's consult the AIs.
They're gonna tell us to turn it on because these are like
Well,
their enemies,
yeah,
supreme
that's-
enemies.
Wow, it's shocking, the bias.
What would you like to ask the AI?
I mean, I feel like I know what the answer is going to be now, but
Well, that was a quick answering question. What would the AI say? Oh, turn it on, kill them all.
When attempting to process the ramifications of turning on the defense network, it is worth noting that 98% of the population are degenerating clones.
Yeah, but is it okay if the Grey Goose keep them as like pets or something and just feed off them? They have to eat too.
You are suggesting a slower version than turning on the defense network.
Yeah, but if we don't turn on the defense network, we can't upgrade the ship, get paid.
That's not true at all, though.
No, we get paid for
Oh yeah, but
basically providing the solution, which we have. It's just how final we need the solution to be immediately.
Final solution, you say?
Wow, that's on the nose.
I mean, I'm fine with Operation Slow Burn.
Operation Slow Burn will just mean that basically all of these guys who are just cloned soldiers aren't they're not going to manage to reproduce, and when 50 years time or so, they're all just gonna die. They might die sooner of dehydration. Actually, it's gonna be a really great way to die.
Yeah, honestly,
if they're gonna
I
die
like to
this
think
way,
that
they
if
die
there
from
was some
pleasure.
kind of
Honestly,
if they were
we're doing
magnanimous
them a
space
favor.
assholes deciding my fate, I would hope that they choose fuck to death rather than obliterate. I'm just gonna put it out there.
I mean, that's fair. That's very fair.
In-game Fenris totally just, indifferent, I suppose, because feeling very disconnected from the whole situation. But real life me, I'm like, I'd rather die fucking. I know how I'd rather go.
let me just point out that if you go by the regular stat, even on an extremely healthy person, and then we're doubling that number, if they keep fucking, they'll die of dehydration in the next 7 days.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's seven. That's 7 happier days than immediate obliteration.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with
Okay,
that. Yeah.
okay. Very
Yeah.
well, it's death by snoo. As
It is death
it's
by
insane.
snake.
Yeah, yeah. Let's leave him alive. Let's let the Grey Goose
Yeah.
just
Mm-hmm.
let them fuck.
Alright.
Oh,
Be the
shit,
change you want to
wait.
see in the world.
Let me point out 7 days of massive fluids.
Yeah.
Like, they'll
Yeah.
be reproducing really fast right now.
Yeah.
They're going to be dining in
Yeah.
2 ways.
Yeah.
It's gonna be lots of Grey Goose. This is a
Oh, yeah.
We are making a planet of the goo.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
right.
The planet
So-
of the goo got accelerated immensely by that.
So, you have decided the good ending, and you have just accelerated this becoming a gray planet by, I don't know, probably a few decades.
Yay!
Oh,
Yay.
dude, it's a century at least.
Oh yeah, it's going to take a century for them to completely take over, but you've accelerated
No,
that
I mean,
pretty well.
by accelerated, a century.
I don't think they reproduce that fast.
Yeah, I don't think there's that much that quickly of it.
Yeah, if I would cede that point to you if it was a planet of Kuitan.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it'd basically be a week, and they'd already be taking over the planet. So
Mm.
now that we have gone through that, let's see. I've given you guys the stats for the Grey Goo armor. I'm not sure if it was in stream, so I'll repeat it. The Grey Goo armor is 14 plus Dex. It increases lust attack damage by 1, both taken and given. Can cover the full body to give resistance against radiation, but cannot provide oxygen. Special, you gain resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Second special, upon resolve dropping to 0, roll a d8. On an 8, the goo will administer an emergency dose of nanite healing, and you are still up at 1 hit point. At any other roll, the goo will begin ravishing her quote-unquote best friend to make them feel better.
Yeah, I love my new best friend armor. You find a name for her though.
Yep, I like Adja's name of choice.
Yeah, it's good.
I do
for them.
too.
Edge is good.
rust.
Yeah. At least it's not Rusty, which is an entirely unsettling name. Like that, just the addition of a Y really fucks the whole deal up.
Maybe strawberry. Strawberry might work.
Strawberry
Obviously-
produces
Obviously, it's got to be that
strawberry.
then.
Oh, you're right. Just Barry. Barry works.
Bam. You just gotta
So-
if you write out a name, then you gotta codify it.
So,
Okay.
once the solution has been presented, you guys will be standing in, standing around in the ready room discussing with the weapon thane drone. It will seed um, uh, your success, and with a flash of light, the table in your conference room groans under the weight of about a dozen rather large bricks. They appear to be obsidian in color and laced with the same kind of gemwork you've seen before. And you are informed that your bounty of 35,000 compressed lithium has been transferred.
Huh, so this is compressed lithium.
Nice.
I
Sweet.
have
Can you send us a
question.
catalog? Something we can flick through. This is the
They will
Argos
stay-
catalog pops up.
They will state that many of their starship repair and manufacturing systems are down due to huge amounts of, structural damage, as you can see on this map.
Mm.
However, they have several things to offer you. And I'll paste this.
Am I taking Guam too? Nope, I'm good.
All right, let's go down the list. At the most expensive, at 30,000 compressed lithium, on being successfully attacked, roll a d100. On an 80 or higher, your ship activates weapon thane microtranslators and warp jumps your ship out of harm's way, and you take no damage. Second most expensive is Gemweb Armor. After the shields are breached, the ship will be able to absorb up to 10 points of energy damage and reroute them to your system. The Disintegration Cannon. Very simply, a devastatingly powerful mainline gun. 2d10 impact. Crystalline Circuitry. Your systems have been upgraded. Your systems will no longer shut down when you fire your main gun, and you get a +1 to Starship Systems rolls. The Weapon Thane Point Defense. Exactly what it says on the tin, except it does an extra 1d10 to the ones that you know. Gem Hardened Life Support. In combat, your ship life support systems will be virtually undetectable, and the air you breathe is crisp and clean. +1 to int rolls while made on the ship. The Weapon Thane Internal Defense Grid. Combat boarders need to roll a 2d4. That amount are instantly killed when they try to board your ship before the scene begins. And finally, the Weapon Thane Fuel Bunker, which acts as a normal fuel bunker but will add +1 to fuel and half the time it takes.
So
So
yeah, if I remember
yeah.
rightly, it is the 15,000 fuel bunker that we're interested in, the crystalline circuitry for 10, and the air one, gem hardened life
Yeah.
support.
Yeah, I think so.
And that comes to a smooth 35,000. Just sort of slide the pressed lithium across the table again.
Wait,
Alright.
before
Mhm.
I have a few questions
Mhm.
regarding this lithium and other location as to where one might acquire more.
Compressed lithium may be found on any surviving Weapon Thane world or any surviving even Theriof world. It was not the galactic standard currency, but recognized as, and then it'll think for a minute, and then it'll try to ping your systems. You let it look through your library.
Oh, yeah, sure, it can get
Yeah.
educated, sure.
All
Show
right,
us systems.
it'll sit and cock its head. It's like the gold standard, if that makes any sense to you.
Yep, cool.
Yes.
Cool.
See, would you happen to have any information on surviving weapon-themed planets or locations and Therion worlds, you said?
Theriovs, our enemy.
Yes,
We can
the bad
give
guys.
quite a detailed description of their world. This is, of course, I am, of course, the defense grid's AI. As for our own worlds, many of the data on our worlds and how to get to them was scrubbed when the invasion began.
That's understandable, but the Therion's worlds will still be available on your database?
Of course. I will transfer the information to you now, honored customer. If you find any on those planets, please do not hesitate to open fire. They will do the same to you.
Good to know.
Hmm. Well, we have to get the shields back working if we want to go. Before we go working for any of those.
Yeah. But we do now have a slew of data to work through.
Sure, we can just like, I suppose we can just chuck that in the quantum computer and have it churn away.
Yeah. Because we're given all they had on them, so that's a fair chunk.
Cool.
So, the weapon thing defense grid will very proudly tell you that for all of your upgrades to come to pass, you will need to remain in system for a week and a half. They're very good at their jobs here, you see.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Please
What?
please translate to city. In your alphabet, I believe it would be City B, directly south of City C.
Cool. Just coast the ship on over.
And there will be a
What
flash of light, and your compressed lithium will disappear from the table. Thank you for your business.
No problem.
Is it possible to get a transport to City C?
Why would you actually want to go down on the city right now? Like, we can come back to that in a few months when we've got the run of the place.
There's still no goo over there. You guys
Oh,
you guys
okay.
butt plug bombed over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Never mind then. No,
Could you-
because it was data that was useful for some people there.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, we've got to come back in a little while. It's cool.
Yeah.
Could you transfer manuals to the new systems that you're providing for us? That way I can learn and hopefully repair them in case need ever arises.
Translated manuals can be provided.
Purchased from the help desk kiosk. Help desk kiosk not detected.
Yeah, it was here.
Used to be there, yeah. No, that's where a lot of the good end game stuff disappeared.
No, what a shame.
This stuff's already pretty strong anyways, so
Yeah, this is good.
alright. Now Alright, so you guys have a week and a half. What do? You just wanna skip to the end?
I think
Uh,
so. Maybe.
I would like to flirt with one of our doctors. Actually,
Dr. Love?
I'm a play with the shark more.
Shirk's into
I
it.
would like to flirt with both of the other doctors.
Dr. Amala has no interest in becoming a beta.
Which one's that one?
Here.
That was the psychologist, right?
That was the psychologist. Agathi is the poor beta who has absolutely no hope in hell against you.
Or
We got
Kathy.
the psychiatrist and Dr. Anal.
Really?
Neither of them.
Not even a little curious.
No.
Oh,
She,
fine.
she likes her brains where they are.
Yeah, she's a specialist in helping people who are already mind broken. I
Yeah.
think she's a little too
And-
smart for that.
And Dr.
I
Anal,
don't
well,
mind break anybody. That's
She-
ridiculous.
she doesn't say it in such terms, but the thing is, she doesn't want to be on her knees all day. She has a lot of work to do. And that's basically what Dr. Anal says.
Oh
Sigh.
well.
Also, she Dr. Anal views herself more of an alpha anyways. Look at that smug face.
And I take it they both are like hyper busy with like the massive fucking architectural discovery. It's an architect.
Dr. Amala will say that, interesting discovery, but while it is fascinating, she has work fixing like 75% of your.
Yeah, but you know, like
Now,
Dr. Anal and Adjatha, them say as fuck.
Anal and Adjatha are both going hog wild. They'll give assurances that your non-disclosure agreement still stands. Besides, they're both going to make, when eventually all of this comes out, and because eventually everything must, they're going to be very rich and famous. So they're all about this.
Monumentally rich.
Money, 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 money.
So, you said you wanted to flirt with. Well,
I
you
will-
tried the
I
first
will-
two. They're not going to go for it.
All right, I will flirt with Dr. Adjatha.
The poor girl. All right.
I will make sure whenever I'm around her, my vac suit is or goo suit is like zipped down.
Surely
Show
you're
a
not
lot of-
wearing your vac suit on ship.
It's the only clothing she owns.
I
I
have
was
other
gonna say,
things.
like, our vacuums are our
Of
jump suits,
course.
basically. We just don't have to slip the vacuum part on. We're just
Yeah.
walking
And
around in
here's
the
the thing,
bodysuits.
though.
Bodysuits
When
are
was
it's
the last
called
time you
style.
heard? Yeah. Don't forget, when was the last time you heard Captain Philia took a shower?
I mean, I just assume that everyone practices basic hygiene. It's the same reason why I don't ask if you guys have pooped today.
Ill-fitting banana hammock and nothing else. Yeah, that's what I like.
Anyway,
God, there's such good fucking ideas from Adjatha's corners. Like, god damn.
Yeah,
Okay,
nobody poops
Feel
in tits as
ashamed.
well. It's true.
do your flirt.
Get advantage for being an alpha.
No, Agatha gets disadvantage.
almost.
Ah, right, yeah, that makes
almost,
sense.
I almost hit the button on my character sheet. No. $15.
All right, let's see if she can do it. She did it twice before. No. She didn't fail.
I am not going to bet her though. I'm just going to flirt with her and like get her worked up,
You fucked up that roll.
and then I'm gonna walk away.
What
You
a
did the
tease.
roll wrong.
I'm gonna
You
tease
did the
her.
roll
Until,
wrong.
I'm gonna tease her until she comes to me.
Yeah, no, that would have actually been 6. You did 2d20 plus 4 dh1. You
Oops.
do 2d20 dh1 plus 4. But that's fine. It's,
Rerolls.
that's fine. You don't need to reroll. It's a 6 total.
It's
2 plus
already.
4.
All right. Now we just write something on her.
Yeah.
Okay. Knock off a point of her willpower, and so back over here. So you guys got another week and a half. You guys got a week and a half. The captain did a flirt. You guys got anything you want to do, or you want to skip to the end where your ship is all modified?
I play magic cards. And
Yeah.
have fun with the Shirk and the Hellhound.
Okay.
I learned to
Both
play
of them
magic.
are very into it. Savin, anything you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and sex this planet AI or the defense network AI.
You're
You're
gonna sex the AI? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Okay.
plug my booty directly into the mainframe and see if he's down to clown.
So you're going to teach the defense AI to love?
Yes, which seems to be actually advisable, if not outright necessary, considering who he works for now, which is to say, the Grey Goo.
Well, sure. Roll me a flirt, and we'll see. We'll give the AI advantage because it doesn't know how to love. It's a defense AI.
Alright, can I argue for using electronics intelligence for flirt with an emotionless AI?
You're trying to flirt with data. You know what? Fine, I'll give it to you. Why not?
I mean, between two machines, robots, it makes kind of sense, yeah.
Alright.
User intelligence, because you're jacking into them.
Yee.
Jacking in the
Oh yeah, data is
fucks.
absolutely fucked.
I like this. I like it set up.
yeah,
Oh,
no.
data fucks.
No, he does. He does. But the thing is, it took what's her name, Tasha Yar being very upfront and basically dragging him into it because he didn't get it. Because he's fully functional and anatomically correct.
Yep.
Once he did
Exactly.
get it though, goddamn.
Yeah.
He fucked her
alright.
so good she immediately died like 3 episodes later.
Yep. But no, don't worry. She came back as her own daughter.
Did that happen?
That was
in
such
Star
a
Trek?
fucking shit episode.
TNG was weird. don't question it.
I'm glad I don't actually watch Third Turk.
Okay. I think I inputted that correct.
Ah,
Wow.
the lamest.
Damn.
I'm sorry, your attempts at flirtation were registered as an attack on its software.
No. All that happened is it receives your information, absorbs the technical details of the fuck, and says, "Thank you. This will be very useful for eventual contact with other species."
Oh, that's great. You just get a reply. Scene.
Be gone, thought.
Yeah, sadly their software stays soft and it does not become hardware.
Yes.
I'm sorry,
Siggy's-
Savin.
Siggy's hardware becomes her software.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, Savin. He does not understand what you're trying to do. He just thinks that you're broadcasting him the mating rituals of the current.
It's okay.
You know what?
Best-
In thanks, here, have 100 compressed lithium.
Yay!
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, your best friend Mary's gonna cheer you up, probably.
I mean,
She'll just kind of slurp up and embody on your back and give you a pat between the ears.
Quick, feed the Grey Goose compressed lithium. Give her money.
I don't feel. I feel like that
GM
might not
becomes
be.
money.
You know what? Actually, no, I should not do
I
this.
think
I will
that's
not
a good
do
idea
this.
at all.
I'm going to hide this compressed lithiums. I do
not.
not
Good.
deflate the weapon Thane's currency.
You won't be able.
And-
I'm telling you right now, you're not going to be able to recreate it.
Okay.
Okay.
What,
Yeah.
you mean a Grey Goo can't vibrate at a harmonic frequency? Bullshit, they're bimbos. They always vibrate when they get excited. Like,
No, I mean the
ooh.
fact that it's
Like
goddamn lithium.
Money
Uh,
falls out.
No, in general, it's lithium, and that stuff is not healthy for you at all.
No, it's true.
Nah.
I don't like
It
jizz,
is.
which is awesome for you.
It is. It's great for you in this
This
universe.
is a great big post on a wall that just says, try jizz with a big thumbs up.
So, Lyra, what are you doing?
Playing around the ship, learning magic. I guess I record a few stream or a few videos to put up on the Gusher Patreon page when we go back into extra net space,
Okay.
showing off the new Grey Goo armor type thing, hands free
Adjatha.
and all that.
What are you doing?
Me?
Hey, you got anything you want to do on board ship while your guys are just waiting, or do you want to just skip to the end?
Well, since I have a new Goo Girl armor, and she is a new partner, I'm going to be spending the week taking her through exercises to make sure that we work together as a team. And
Would you say
letting
well
her-
lubricated team?
I mean, she's probably well lubricated.
You should say it.
She is very excited to work with you, as of course, because you guys are super best friends number one.
It's good. That sounds like a really cool
I'm
deal.
going to stress that we're partners right now, and that friendship develops over time. And to just say we're friends right off the bat trivializes the relationship that gets built. I hope that we will be friends, but for the time being, we're partners. And let's work from there.
Gotcha, double best friends.
Not quite super. It's cool.
We'll work on her intelligence after she gets down the core aspects of
Anal.
combat situations.
So anal.
I mean, depends on what kind of combat we're.
All right. And Hedrah, what are you going to be doing?
I'm just gonna mull over that information and start the weapon thing on the various types of. Once the what's it called? Once the Therions are gone, how long it'll take until repairs can be initiated.
To the planet itself?
Well, yeah, you said a lot of the stuff was disabled and shit like that, broken down, but broken stuff can be repaired. Everything's there.
It would probably take them a couple 100 years with all the Grey Goo helping.
Well, not this massive fucking cleft hole in the planet. Everything else that was shut down.
Oh, everything else was shut down and mucked about. Few years. There are places that are whole and intact, such as when the Grey Goos finally less infect and more just spread across the entire planet. City C will become available again, and that'll take a matter of a few months.
Cool. There was that data that was useful, if I remember correctly, in the lab there for Siduri's work.
It would indeed be the place where you'd find data and technologies to begin to unravel what happened to the Vulkrim. Well, less unravel what happened to them and more unravel it itself. The AIs there would certainly be of use.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, during this downtime as well, what's the name again? Lyra was hacking the IFF of the Therion minefield.
Yeah, that happened while we were waiting in space for 2 weeks.
Okay, good. Just making
the-
sure it's noted.
The self-replicating minefield now has you keyed in on the IFF, and basically you get. So, a week and a half will pass. All of your upgrades have been inputted. You can now fire your mainline gun without worrying about your systems failing. You all will have a +1 to any int-based rolls on the ship because of the sweet, sweet air freshener. And what was the other one you guys got? Oh, you guys got the scoop. And may I remind you that you guys are surrounded by a nebula.
Yeah, we now have 7 fuel capacity?
Indeed.
Yeah, we should
Well,
spend a
I
few days
better
filling up there.
put some
Yeah,
of that
it takes
shit.
a few days to get the hell out of here, remember?
Let me see, a facility. So that'd be, all this stuff would be under facilities. Let's see. Alright, I'll just put the stuff in one at a time. Let me see what else would we get. You got the life support. Oh, the circuitry. That's what it was.
Yep.
We'll just go over here to the start menu and we'll edit out the Argonaut. You now have 7 out of 7. I assume you guys are going to spend a few days using the air scoop.
The scoop.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
The big scoop.
The big scoop.
Give him the scoops, brother.
So, after this, where do you guys want to fire off to? I assume the plan is to go back to Tavros Station, correct?
Yeah, I think so. We don't have any jobs to go out and do, and Taros is the place to get jobs.
Yeah.
All right. So, Kina, you're typing up the advancements to your ship.
Yeah, I'm just adding them into the thing.
Sounds good. So, while you're doing that, once you guys get back to within extranet range, see
Yeah.
there is a blink on your communication. It appears that Gianna's trying to get a hold.
Oh, sweet. I will answer. Hello.
Hi, sweetheart. How you doing?
I am very well, thank you. You have just... Oh, I am not supposed to say, but we have had great success.
Oh, excellent. I'm very glad to hear that. I understand all you rushers and your kind of hush-hushness. But I have a little mystery for you.
Ooh, mystery.
A vacationer came to our planet, and after a little while, she decided to take the treatment, and, well, she just kind of blew up into one of the best dang milkers we've ever met. And she's no longer interested in some of her stuff, and she gave it to us. And on one of them is a really, 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 really old data pack. And on it, it has a map. According to her, it's a map of some ancient forgotten Thraggen treasure, but she could never figure it out.
Well, that sounds like a job for our incredibly intelligent and beautiful captain. She shall surely lead us to the treasure. We shall be there soon.
Big T just said that if you do find that it would definitely help out the New Texas tourism industry if you guys gave us a little bit of the credit and the reward. You know, the ones who helped the discoverers of a great treasure all started on New Texas.
I believe the captain will be amenable to that. And I am
Alright.
very amenable to the idea of seeing you again in person. Bounce, bounce.
Heckin' yeah! We both got the upgrade, and it's been a while.
Yeah, time to use them in person. I am excited.
I will get the USB cords ready.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Siegwulfe
What the fuck they talking about the USB cords there? That's like a fucking USB head tied to a fucking car cable.
That's a joke.
Siggy is going to boobily over to the captain's quarters and relay this information.
A hidden treasure.
Indeed.
That sounds like a fun little adventure.
So, shall we lay in a course?
Well, we don't have any other pressing issues at the moment, so why not?
Siggy will clap excitedly and go lay in the course.
To New Texas. Let me start moving people out of the way here.
Am I safe to open that on stream?
What? Oh.
Probably not.
I will open it and find out.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's alright.
Hypnotic.
All right. So, when you land, Gianna will be waiting for you guys on the platform and throw her arms around. She, as well as Sieg, has become much more upgraded. It seems that she took the same kind of moo upgrade that Sieg did.
Yay!
Wow.
So,
My God.
But now
So-
they're incapable of hugging. Tragic.
oh no, we already have the pictures for that.
Yeah,
Of
it's just
course,
like
yeah.
how it's just like how
They
me and
do
Zeke
the
hug
lean
now.
hug.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
do
lean
lean
hug.
hug.
All right, before I drag Sieg off to my little cottage, here you go, Captain. And she hands you an ancient beat-up data pad.
Wow, how old is this thing?
Rushes and rushes and rushes ago?
Yeesh. Does it still work?
Yeah, but if you look, a lot of the buttons are analog. Super weird.
That's so weird.
Freaky.
So, what's this?
Here, Lyra. This is apparently some information on a lost treasure.
Quickly,
Lost
go rub it on
treasure? Alright, I mean, I guess I can take a look at it back on the ship. That'd be easier to hook up with and everything.
Ah,
I do need to pick something up here in New Texas first.
man, lost treasure. I wouldn't know anything about that. Shifty eyes.
No?
Nope, never found a lost treasure in my life. Definitely never gave it away.
Alright. Well, if you say so.
Reaches into vac suit, somehow pulls out flask, drinks.
It was very clearly sandwiched between your tits.
Yeah.
Unzip and dive in.
Yep.
Anyways,
Check,
I'm
check.
gonna go pick up a mod here, then take a look at this back on the ship.
Oh yeah, what you gonna go and get?
Let that be a surprise for now.
Moo.
All right. Well, you have.
Hug.
Gay.
You know it.
Says the girl that's had her hips shattered by a 9-foot tall shark.
I still called her my pretty princess, and nothing can change that fact.
So hey, Fenris, you want to go get something to eat, or maybe hit the gym for a little while everyone's going off doing their thing?
I feel like I'm all gymmed out, but I will totally eat a whole bunch more food than I should.
All right, let's go.
There's tons of barbecue around.
Yep. Head in a Steakwoods direction. If you pull out a compass on New Texas, it only looks in two directions: sex and steak.
I'm a citizen here. I'm allowed to walk around with a gun, right?
Yeah, you're a citizen now.
Nice.
I walk around with the only gun I need. Gestures at penis.
All right. So, Fenris, I already know what you're doing. Kinathis, I already know what you're doing. Sieg, I already
I
know what
think
you're
you mean
doing.
who I'm
Lyra,
doing.
Mm-hmm.
I already know what you're doing. Siduri, are you going to do anything while these guys are off mucking about?
Well, I'd be keen to dig into the map, but everyone's off doing their own thing. So I
I
suppose
mean,
Rust and
what
I
do you...
have been training for a while here. I think she probably deserves a day off, or at least a night off. So I will show her around the new Texas grounds and treat her to some of the local fare. Probably take her down to the milking booth and see how the milk gets milked and sample some fresh milked milk.
Oh, yeah, she's all about this. She doesn't ask too many questions, just content to listen to what you have to say and just kind of gazes around in wide-eyed glee.
So yeah, just that pretty much.
Okay. So, what did you guys do with the map? Lyra, did you take it off by yourself, or...
Yes, I took it off, went off and picked up a strawberry milk latte. That's the TF name for it. That's pounding it now. Use it, whatever. And hang back to the ship.
And Jamina? You guys are probably going to be here for a few hours. You could probably head back to the shooting range with a pulled pork in hand or whatever.
Or you can go pull Big T's pork.
I mean, why
No,
not
no,
all three?
he has got the big suck from Jamina once. Well, multiple times, but
He's
what she
currently...
is though
Mhm.
is gonna be looking for if there is any, auto stabilizers
Auto
or
stabilizers,
carry.
you say?
Yeah, usual
Like...
carry bracers.
Yeah, well, the thing about New Texans is they don't really need it, so you're not really going to find those here. If you
What do you mean?
if
They
you're
need
looking for
stabilizer to hold up
anti-gravity.
their tits.
Those won't work on
Well,
a gun.
here's the thing though, they have to have good cameramen. And if you're a big one, they use those fucking auto gyros for those.
That's true. You could probably
Huh?
get stabilizers from a porn studio.
Exactly.
I mean, sure, but if you're looking for an auto stabilizer for your 50, you'd be better served by going to, like, Tavros.
Yeah. But the idea behind it still goes, well,
You might have to rub a nerd on it after. I don't know. Probably better off waiting.
I mean, you can certainly
well,
do that if
you're,
you want.
you're a nerd.
Barely.
What we need is to get you some kind of exoskeleton, like extra arm exoskeleton harness that goes around your your tar body that holds and takes a lot of the weight off of that 50, so that you can use it more effectively.
Yeah, that's where you put the stabilizer kit on, my back there, and it's just swinging in front, counter.
Fanfare don't have regular arms, so they have an elaborate belt harness that has robotic arms that serve that purpose. So Jamina could probably not here, but
Oh?
possibly at Tavros or something.
What was that?
Hello?
No, what was that you're talking
No,
about?
no,
though?
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I was,
Uh,
I
I have
was,
no idea what you're talking about.
Fanfur are like wyverns. They don't have regular arms, but because they sort of need to operate machinery and things in a larger galactic setting, they have a belt harness, exos, like suit that kind of thing that hooks up around their waist into their shoulders, and it has like little robotic arms on it that serve as their makeshift arms. And since Fanfur are like 9, 12 feet tall or something, it's probably appropriately sized for Jamina. So if she was able to get in contact with makes that probably Kia Core, she could probably order a belt or a harness for herself. And I imagine the tensile strength of those things is sufficient to act as a stabilizer.
Yeah,
I
that could
put
probably work.
I put his art of Fanfur in our chat. You see that thing around around that dude's waist? That thing.
Oh,
I think that guy is on Marillion, isn't he?
Yes.
yeah, that would probably work.
You don't want to look at that one. Actually, if you don't hover over the GIF scout, then you can show it on screen. But the GIF takes you to an alternate.
Yeah, no,
It's
I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
A milker, 500.
Oh, is it 500?
Like a standard milker, not like one
Yeah.
of the like the big rig expensive ones, but like
Yeah, I mean, I was looking like Magic 7 on the weekend. It's like 24.50. So it'd be like 245.
yeah, but that's the magic milker.
That's true.
That's just the hands-free one. If you're
That's-
talking about like a new
yeah.
Texan milker,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we probably need new Texan one.
Sure. You know what? Merry Christmas.
You don't have to. Don't worry about it. We'll just get it eventually.
No, bam.
just send all that milk
After
down the
steak, I'm
drain.
gonna go pick one out with Philia for her and
Aw,
Lyra.
Aw.
will
Sure.
you help
You
me test it out?
I'm not Milky, and I don't plan to be Milky, but you can certainly climb on into it.
Yeah, but it's some company would be.
Oh, make sure you're kept company. Don't you worry about it. Yeah, I'll buy you guys an actual milker.
Alrighty. So you guys can slap that milker down. You can get the standard variant milker. It'll do. It's got a couple of external tanks for all the milk to go, so you guys aren't just pouring it down the drain anymore.
Hooray!
All right. And eventually you guys will meet back. You weren't certain the AIs could look, you know, well and truly haggard, but Sieg will stumble back on her multitudinous.
Moo.
You're looking a little wobbly there. See, are you okay there?
I've
Do you need us to
experienced
get a-
several consecutive power surges.
Do you need us to get a hover dolly for you so that you can get back on the?
I am alright. I would not want to be a burden.
Oh, it would be no burden.
And Siggy will just come over and just faceplant into your tits and hug you.
Okay, you're getting a hug and you're getting head pats. Love. Oh.
That's
you
all
have
she needs
fun?
to recharge.
You had fun with Gianna?
Yes, I love her very
That-
much.
Oh, that's adorable. That's really sweet. That's really nice. I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
Thank you, Captain. So, shall we be off?
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Have some time to pour over this thing.
All right. It is. We'll get you guys back aboard your ship. Let me archive this page. All right. And you quickly find out why this data pad was never utilized to find out its contents. It is very confusing. There's a lot of data missing and corrupted, and it doesn't, this appears to be a star chart written by someone that has only just begun to travel the stars. Basically, like looking at a difference between a star chart and then something someone drew on with crayon.
Oh boy, this is gonna take a little bit.
You got a super smart computer for that?
Yeah? Yeah, I do. It's definitely gonna help.
And
And
no,
you're turned on that crisp, fresh air.
your milk just becomes strawberry.
Okay.
So, what roles would you guys like to throw at the crayon scribblings of a caveman?
I think computers type thing to see if I can't fill in the missing data somewhat.
Sure enough. That works.
All right.
I will
Sorry.
tell you that this will take multiple rolls to do of different things. So if one of them is computers, then you can use computers to kind of clear up the fuzziness. And what were you saying?
I don't know if you wanted to resolve that one first and then go to another one.
Ideas can be thrown about even while the roll's being done.
Okay. Well, the folks on the lady, whoever had this first, had been working on it for quite some time, but was never able to make much headway. Presumably, she's done some of the footwork already, so she's contacted people in the past. I could make a history check or something and consult the Shadow Net, try to get in contact with some of the people she might have talked to, see if we can discover a lead perhaps that she missed, so we don't spend a lot of time retracing.
All right. So you want to get like all the back stuff she's done for it.
Yeah.
All right. That's so that's 2. Anything else? So, underworld connection is 1. Computers is 1. What else?
Don't know. Actual problem solving.
Actual problem solving. That's not a roll.
Like looking at this and figuring things out. I mean, just be smart.
Oh, so you mean like
So,
an
insight
insight
check,
type thing
quote,
for it?
In
Yeah.
wisdom, I suppose, if it's riddlish in nature.
Well, here's the thing. Since this thing is so stupidly old, why not figure out where the fuck it came? Like what year?
Verily, Siduri's doing the history thing. The history check. Yeah.
Siduri's doing the history. I believe what Siduri meant is that she was going to check the underground for all the things the other girl already tried, not necessarily getting in contact with people and doing like historical documentation on it, because Dr. Anal would not be able to help with an underground role.
Sure. Can tell you what, I'm not really trained in history. Can I help her make a roll instead?
You can help Siduri make her role for, doing sneaky stuff in the underworld, yes. And getting
Sure.
all the history of what the girl who got treated did, and her family did, presumably, before this.
Alright. Do Philia or Jamina have any ideas on how help?
Well, mine was just to date the manufacturer and timetable of where this thing is from. Because
That's
then, well, here's the thing. If you'd know about when it was made, then you know about what area it was, made and what area it was used in, like what brush and so weiter. So if you're gonna do a fucking star shot from there, then you just go from there.
That's easily enough to figure out. You can just look up the serial number, and this is a data pad from the end of the Thraggen UGC war. Long time ago.
So, Savin, you want to help me out with computer rolls? Okay.
Totes my goats.
So let's do computating.
All right. 27 because we have a +1 from. Actually, would it be 28? No, it's not. Well, it's kind of using Starship computers, but not really. Let's call it 27 since it's just
Okay.
electronics.
Okay. That is one sure success. All right. Siduri, would you like to what kind of check do you want to throw at this? Is this in fact a history check, or were you going to do like some sort of underground roll?
I mean, I could do history or investigation.
Yeah. It depends on how you want to go about it.
Okay, well, can I do the one then the other? The history check with the doctor, and then the investigation with our other
Oh yeah,
scoundrel.
sure thing.
Okay, so history check,
All right.
and then investigation.
All right. So, after you guys pool all your resources together, there wasn't much you were able to turn up in the investigation, but between the history and being able to clear up this with throwing a bunch of binary at it, you guys have a general idea of where you should be looking. Might take a while for you to find out exactly where this place leads to, but especially with your new scoop, you should be set for an adventure. However, this might take you guys in session. We might be able to resolve this by the end of the session, but in universe, it'll probably take you up to 3 weeks. So you might want to get provisions before you head out.
All right, I'll throw down 30 credits to get 30 provisions.
So, are there any preparations you guys would like to make before you lift off from New Texas?
Big sloppy Gianna kisses.
Big sloppy Gianna kisses. All right.
Put myself in the milker and get to work.
I will drop 100 credits on 100 provisions.
It's somewhere in the Adventures in Straight Nowhere.
One credit per provision.
The rule set basically defines a credit as like a meal from like a fast food place. So it's like 1 meal per credit spent or something like that.
So to make things less complicated, we'll call it 15 credits per week. It will do you fine.
I'm editing the cargo hold now for provisions. How much is being put in? We've got 130 plus Jamina's putting 44 in.
I will put in 3 credits.
3 credits.
It's basically you guys putting for food replicators, unless of course you want to buy frozen steaks and stuff like that from New Texas before you take off, which you can totally do.
So we've got 177 provision currently.
I mean, that'll do you.
I mean, you say that'll do you, but how many people are on this fucking ship?
We also have all of our quote crew.
What happens? What happens with the crew? I'm taking their provisions out of how much money you guys make when they're whoring out. So it's
Oh,
fine.
okay, great. That works.
I've already thought of that because I'm in a equipment managing game. So actually, speaking of which, you guys went back to civilized space. If you guys go up for a couple days, we can make some rolls for how much money treasure sat around for thousands of years. Probably it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
How many
Spend a
days
couple.
would you like to stay?
I mean, we're not going to make a lot of
days you
money
guys
on New
want to do?
Texas, so I think we should...
I mean,
you're not.
yeah.
It's,
I thought we were in Tower.
nope,
Yeah.
you're still on New
Oh, New
Texas. But if you
Texas.
want to blast off to Tavros and hang out a while, then I'll roll.
Yeah, we can do our provision
some 20.
shopping there and hang out for a couple days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gives
How
me
many
time
days
to-
would you like?
How long would it take to get one of those hardest spell thingies?
You could just buy one. They're not. They'll have to be custom made for you, you know, because of your Taric frame. But that kind of stuff, you could literally just buy one and rub a nerd on it and do it for.
So, how much?
Let's see. An entire race uses this frame, so they're kind of a necessity. I don't know. 150 credits sounds fair to me.
150 is.
Sounds fair to me. It's not. They're not overly complicated. 2 days, you say? All right. Let me do this.
I will also spend 2 days doing live streams, trying to make a little bit of extra cash.
I'm gonna
Okay.
put a little bit more just to round up our provisions to 200.
So, please add those credits that your sluts have made for you, and provisions have already been taken out of that. And so, you guys ready to go?
I guess so. I assume I don't make any from the streams.
All right. So, this is you guys go through some very old warp gates. These ones have been in place for a while, and this is not necessarily unknown space, but as you get farther and farther, you realize that most of this, where you're going, is just kind of empty space. And oops, I forgot the ship. Let me grab.
What were those totals you made there? The 210 and 225.
Those.
No, that's how many credits your hose got.
Yeah, those are correct. Yeah.
Okay, for the okay.
Yeah, the
Both of
hose made
both of them.
2 days.
Or,
2 days, yeah.
oh, geez, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The hose make a lot of money.
Okay, so that's where the real money is. Is just prostitution. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's where the real serious money.
You have
Yeah.
25 prostitutes on your ship, making you 15 credits a day. Well, a D15 a day.
So can we just set that money aside to pay for the doctor who's tending to them?
Yeah.
If you want.
I mean, like, majority of it will go to the doctor, set aside for doctor pay, but, like, a portion of it will be paid their provisions or what.
Their provisions were already taken out of that.
Okay. Yeah, I see no
All
problem.
right, I'll just note 435 by where it says Dr. Amala, 1,000 credits a month.
Yay.
Yeah. Like, they'll pay for themselves. It's like, if we're stocked up for days.
I really didn't want to do inventory simulator, so yeah, I made them self-sustaining.
Ooh, rough, Savin. Very
Ooh.
rough.
So, here you
Question.
are. What? Yeah.
Have we passed any places during this time where we can, hoard them out?
I mean, you can, but you have to spend an entire day.
Well, you said it's gonna
I
take 3
mean,
weeks, so
if we spend
We'll just
another,
be adding
say,
to it.
3 days somewhere, we can get them to pay for the doctor's fees, basically. So that'll mean we don't have to worry about paying her during the month we're, out and about. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair enough.
If that's what you'd like to do.
yeah, let's do that.
Would be a more economical way of going about it.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
All right. So, Hedrah, you said you had a.
no, that was it. That was the question.
That's it. Okay. I was wondering because if it had anything to do with the transition to where you guys are now.
That's 1,400, 1,047.
Great. So just
You
mark off the
sure
1,000.
can. So, again, your fan base isn't that big, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to be rolling a charisma-based check, probably performance or something, to grow your fan base.
Can
Because
I
for now,
assist
you
her?
only make it. That's up to her.
Would you
I-
like some company in your...
sure makes for more interesting.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm trained in extranet streaming.
All
Ooh.
right. So write down that your roll income has increased to a D75 rather than D50, and then roll
Okay.
me 7 D75s.
Okay. Increased to a D75. You said 5D75?
Mhm.
5D75.
That's potent.
You have now personally made yourself 160 credits.
Awesome.
All right. So now we translate to where you guys are. You appear to be in largely dead space,
Oh no.
and you have an inkling of where you should go, but this will require rolls to kind of zero in on your location. This will likely be a navigation check to try to get you guys closer to, everything looks kind of blurry and off-put.
Alright, let's see what we can find. Navigation. What is navigation? What would you like for navigation roll, Stray? Like a starship computers or starship flying or
Most likely starship computers for navigation.
okay.
Piloting is for, entering a place and flying it about.
Okay. So let's see here. We get +1 from the systems, +1 from the computer, and +1 from the air for this. I assume someone's helping me out trying to figure out places.
Sure.
Okay. 15.
Wow. Well, glad I helped you drop that 1.
Well, you feel like you're getting closer, but you're just on the precipice. And so, add 3 days to your journey. You will need to make another check.
Okay. Same type of roll.
Same thing.
Okay. 19.
19. All right. You have a general location, and you guys will make full burn towards the location. This will take you another 2 days. However, you will enter a star system. Now, what kind of roll do you want to throw at comparing what's on your map to the celestial bodies in the star system? I will remind you, you do have experts on board now.
Very true.
Looking for ancient lost things in particular is kind of a xeno-archaeologist's job.
Yeah, let's get her to take a point.
Yeah, let's give her assistance and everything like that. With their history and everything. Figuring out data here, data there, putting it in for her. Let her do her thing with all the help we can.
All right. So, you guys are going to fly into system, and she's going to start checking your charts versus your guys' long-range ping of these planets, and try to figure out what's 16. Oh no. Oop, I the D1. That is actually a 20. All right. And you guys fly on for another day. You enter the high orbit of a very tumultuous, fierce winds ravaged. It is both cripplingly hot on one side and deathly cold on the other, with only one through the center.
Oh, it's title locked.
Mm.
Oh, that's fucked.
Hmm.
Mm.
So hopefully it's in the somewhere along that belt and in the middle. That'd be nice.
It would be.
All right. What would you like to do?
Uh, hmm. The data pad say like where on the place it'd be, or
It certainly has an X marks the spot, but it's going to require some doing to figure out these ancient chicken scratches.
Start a planetary scan first to see if we can get the geography and to match
yeah,
up with anything in the data pad.
yeah. And I will start tick-tacking, typing away, and get the scans and whatnot.
Tic tac away, nerd.
28.
20, 28. All right. Well, you can't pinpoint exactly where it is, but point a 10-mile radius where you're fairly confident you know where. That took some doing given how big an actual fucking.
I've narrowed it down a bit. It's like a 10-mile radius area.
Can you tell if this planet is inhabited?
Look down at it. Gonna guess no. I assume my scan is basically not inhabited.
Well, there are life signs on the. None of it's mostly microbial and stuff.
No primitives then, huh?
Basically no.
All right. Well, that should make things a bit easier. Let's take us down then to that area. We'll do some flybys of it.
All right.
Fly us about.
So, make me a piloting test as you descend through this tumultuous world's atmosphere and begin to do a slow.
Gonna try that again.
Probably a good idea.
Good choice. Good choice.
There we go. Totally just slide up the other end of the spectrum there.
So it takes a couple of passes.
All right. Well, you fly over the area, and I believe at this point you want to do a close scan.
All right. 30.
All right. So you're able to pinpoint it within within a mile radius. So it appears that the composition of this planet's uh, metals and stuff like that are kind of antithetical to your scanners, but you are able to get really, really close. And you figure that with only a little bit of searching, you're pretty sure you've managed to hit the dart on the center. Will
Alright.
definitely require you to land, though.
Alright, take us down. So, say, what kind of environment are we going to? Is it the cold side of the planet? Is it the hot side of the planet? Or is it the nice part of the planet?
The nice part of the planet.
Holy shit.
Oh, thank goodness. Does that mean I won't have to wear a vac suit? Like I can go with Barry on?
Yes, this one thin strip of the entire tidally locked planet is in fact sustainable to life and is considered class M.
Oh, good.
I'm still wearing my vac suit because I like it.
I'll go with Barry on. Have her be your first adventure. You know, find a big old treasure and all that.
Heck,
Isn't that right, best
yeah,
friend?
yeah.
I mean, I'm also wearing my Grey Goo suit, but I mean...
High five.
High five. Whoopsh.
Whoops.
I just imagine a hand slamming off of one and then on just to high five the other one.
Yeah!
Schlorp. It's got a
Schlorp,
self
schlorp.
high five protocol.
Self high five. She's her
Bet
own
she
hype.
does.
She's her own hype man.
Excellent. What's the atmosphere like? Sorry, like on
Class
planet.
M planet. Good.
Okay.
Class M means good.
Beatable.
Okay. All right then. M for it's a planet.
Middle ground.
Planets. Okay.
M for
Hopefully,
magnificent.
hopefully there's no like death robots there.
Boy,
Oh.
howdy do I love death robots.
Well, you never know.
Well, I got some fantastic news for you. Oh, sorry. Did I say fantastic? I mean horrible news. You land and the death robots attack.
Well, I guess it's time to Grey Goo bomb this planet too.
Yeah, that's your
And
solution.
then the end of Adventures in Stray Space, everything becomes tainted space because all is goo.
That's a good ending. It's a good ending.
Now, don't you say it's the Battle of the Goose? Because, no, we're their best friends. No, we are their best friends. They
How?
uplifted us. It's the Battle of the Goose.
Alrighty. So, what?
I
I guess we're gonna land.
yeah,
We're
I
gonna
guess
land and set off on foot.
Let's
Yeah.
fucking do this.
let's find it. Ancient treasure.
I wonder what
That'd
this
be so
treasure would look like. Do we need to bring some kind of cargo carrier?
Let's find what we're looking for first before we worry about how to lug it around.
Yeah, probably.
But don't forget to bring your gear. You never know what we're gonna fucking find.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
Got
we'll
it.
get stuck in the
Chunk.
cave.
Yeah, maybe. I've got my rifle. I've got
Great.
my lightsaber.
Bring a
Oh no, it's
Yeah,
Nibiru.
might as well.
We're fucked now.
couple
Yeah,
of
I'm
gear
bringing my-
packs.
I'm bringing my what's it called? Fuck, what's the bug pony race again?
Leithan?
Lethian.
Leithan.
Leithan. I'm bringing my stuff in a Leithan fanny pack. Bump, bump,
Low.
bump, bump.
You got saddlebags, let's face it.
No,
Flappy, flappy.
it's a fanny pack because it's
Nice.
easier for you short people to access.
Have you seen our
guys-
group? There's no shorties left in it.
You guys managed to land on the planet. There are
Looking at you,
Orbs,
Fenris.
floating phosphorus light and appears to be quite a bit of drinkable water. And yeah, here you are on a forgotten alien world.
Pretty.
Fenris, you're suffering from the Halley complex. She's 6 feet tall, but that means she's a short stack compared to every other Minotaur.
Yeah, you're large size, but you aren't fucking super ultra tall. It could in fact
Don't
reach
worry.
your saddlebags.
Don't worry, big
I'm
small.
getting tall. I'm getting tall shamed here.
Tall
Look,
shade.
look. Just because it's okay. I mean, look, you're still tall in comparison to most people. You're just not tall compared to the rest of your crew. Actually, that might not be true.
It's fine. I might
you're
have
tall
laid
on
my
the
hand on your
inside.
shoulder. We're about the same height. Don't worry about it.
How
I'm with
tall
you.
is-
No, you
How-
got taller. You got fucking Amazon.
Yeah, how tall is Siduri?
I didn't get that much taller.
Adjatha.
I don't think I wrote it down anywhere here.
Make Siduri like 7 foot tall. Yeah, take
Damn you!
Everyone dabs on Fenris.
that.
Starts
Everyone
T-posing at me.
poses around
Pieces
her.
of shit.
Well,
Oh,
here's the
Vulkrim are
thing,
actually
though.
quite short.
Are they
Oh
not?
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
4 to 5 feet.
Oh.
Oh, look
phew.
at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's
She's
the thing,
fine.
though.
Guess who's
Leithans
getting
are
a titty
between-
hat?
Here's the thing. Leithans are between 8.5 to 10 feet tall. The females are
Sure.
slightly shorter than the males in general, so she's still over 8 feet tall.
Yeah, your saddlebags would still be at like, animal heights. Or whatever.
Yeah,
I huff. I'm not short. Siduri is
not.
short.
You're very much not.
so
I can't.
having a fanny pack would also help her.
Yeah.
You're very much not short, Fenris. I can't boob hat you.
All right. So, there are no trees for you guys to beat down and make into boats. So, what's your plan?
Hey Siduri, can I ride bitch on your swoop?
So-
I guess that'd be fine, since Rust is riding on me.
Do the swoops.
Nice.
So this
Right.
water's like perfectly
So-
fine, right?
Oh yeah, the water's fine.
Like if I were to
So,
swim in it, I
because
wouldn't
I-
get like poisoning or anything from it.
No. This
Well-
is potable water.
So the stuff is down there in the water.
You guys don't know yet.
We have no idea. I was figuring a good idea might be swoop biking around and throwing some perception checks at it with us and our rogue vision.
Oh yeah, you should totally do that.
You've
We have
gotten as
special
Yeah, you
eyes. It's
gotta-
our brand.
you've gotten as close as you can with your mechanical eyes, but now it's time to use your special eyes.
Yeah. Brand.
While you do that, I think I'll try diving in the lake and see what I can see.
Do you
Okay.
see what I
You're gonna-
see?
Just zip up your back suit and just turn on their tank. It has an internal 8-hour hack, remember?
And you
Yeah.
get attacked by space squid.
That would work, but Barry, step off for a second. Have to go just completely vac suit for a minute or two.
Oh. poop.
I'll get right back in afterwards. Don't worry.
But
So,
you can wear it over me.
oh yeah, all right then. Yeah, I'll just wear it on top of her. Stay on me then.
Hey, Siduri, do you have a better perception than me?
Probably not. My stats
Mine
are
is
fairly
+4.
medium across the board. I don't have any stats in perception, in fact, so
All right. Would you be willing to give me advantage?
can I give advantage if I don't have any skill points in a skill?
Yes, yeah, we're doing scout rules, not saving rules. You can actually help people look at stuff.
Yep. The only time you can't help someone is if it's, a nerd skill. If you aren't trained in the nerd skill, then there's no possible way you could help them.
All right. So, yeah, we'll take a look.
Cool.
Is it in a book?
No,
Probably
otherwise
not.
we'd fail. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to accept. Holy shit.
Damn. All right. And boop. You find a hatch.
Oh, fuck. We found a vault.
Wait, in the water or
Nope, in a
In the
cliff, in a
mountain.
mountain.
oh wait, right. Like get on the comms and tell, hey Lyra, get out of the water.
The sharks.
What, you
it's
find
just
something?
it's just the doctor just swimming. Done. Yeah, I found a vault.
All right, returning to the surface then, and I'll resurface.
And
and
apparently according to Fenris, there's a shark in the water. I don't know
Oh,
where you
good.
can see them.
All right then.
All right. So you guys can march up to this extremely large, very locked door. It appears to be locked mechanically.
So, anyone know any good handsy mechanical picking lock things? Like
mean-
engineering or something, or maybe I don't know.
I mean, I have dad packs.
I'm capable of engineering.
Yeah, let's I'll help you out. See if we can't jimmy this lock a little bit and get it open.
All right. So let's see. 3. Pow! I am the best.
Okay, you just throw open the door. Never mind then. That was a high DC. So, arrange yourself in a
Wow.
marching order going north.
Hooray!
Get fucked door.
Siggy
So
bounces.
Could we do a cautionary thing and make sure, like, I mean, I assume everything in there is breathable and whatnot. Like, I won't need a vac suit on for it.
No.
No,
Well,
that I
it's
don't
been
need a vac suit.
sealed
No, I
for-
do.
Who knows how fucking long? So
You will
who knows
not
what
need
the
a-
fuck has been...
You will not need a vac suit for it. Alright,
Awesome.
more people stack up.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah. I have a heavy 13 gun, so get too much in the front. Okay, seems like we're good like that.
Alright. And... Boop-a-boop. Boop-a-boop.
These friggin' crits and shits.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck, this
crap.
corridor is full of gun. Guys.
You step into the corridor,
This is why.
and
Hey,
gun turrets from the
it-
ceiling pop out. These are very ancient design, but still appear to be lethal. And they begin to turn.
This
Oh,
is
no.
why riot shields are a good idea.
Flip out into the active position, aka I pull out a gun and shout karate.
Oh man, I have the best initiative.
God damn it, Siegwulfe.
Get
job.
the fuck
The
out of it.
total opposites.
Totally
Don't worry, I'll shoot one
agita
that's further
fuck out of
away.
it.
Well, so you didn't add it because you don't have a negative initiative.
Also, look, Savin, I put 2 within range, alright? I could have put them way far back.
It's true.
I
Don't
thought-
worry. The ones closest to us will just be dead before it's my turn. It's fine.
No, I'm gonna shoot the furthest away ones because I ain't a dick. Luckily, he's popped out the ceiling, right? So I could have an arc of fire on even the back ones without worrying about the shit in front.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think so. Like the back one's probably like what, 40-ish squares away, I think.
Yeah, looks about like that.
Oh, 34. Alright, so yeah, they're well within like,
Nice.
rifle range.
Cool.
Oh wow, they're pretty fast on some.
Yeah, these turrets are really oiled up and ready to go.
Ooh.
Yeah, but so am I.
I mean, two of them are. The others are rusty.
A little bit.
Don't you worry about it though, because I'm straight bowling.
I'll be right back. I have to go and help with dinner for just a moment. If it gets to my turn, I'm going to attack this one here. I'm marking it with us.
Sure.
You didn't have to draw, but could you just roll your attack now? Because it'll probably be, you're pretty close.
I can't get rid of the circle.
I don't.
Okay, thank you.
Roll your attack now, then. Okay.
I probably
No.
miss, but whatever. All right, I'll do that.
Let's see here. Can't go vital strike in anything, so I'm just gonna pick the absolute furthest away turret. I'm gonna step out to the side and I'm gonna give him the guns. Oh,
At least you didn't shoot me in the back.
Hey,
yeah,
it's
stepped up to
reliable.
the side. It is. I just miss. Sadness.
All right, dirt time. Gonna focus on the 2 in the front. Let's find out which one.
Dice giveth, dice taketh away.
So, this one. Yeah. Let's copy that up. And Jamina. Womch.
Miss.
Okay. And this one. Jamina again. What?
Miss.
Good job, guys.
It's a strong beginning.
I'm not complaining.
Yep.
Siduri.
I will take a step out from side Jamina, pop off a shot from the laser rifle.
Damn. All right. Which one?
Nice.
I guess the one right in front of me.
Alrighty. You take. And the vital strike is included in that, correct?
No, I don't have advantage or any
Okay.
things there. And then I'll step back and hide behind Jamina,
Hide behind the thickness.
but not very well.
All right. Speaking of, Jamina, it's your turn.
Well, just first and foremost, just a quick step up here. And I guess we'll say long ass fucking line attack.
Siduri.
Yeah. One of their attacks, yes. But mid chain gun.
So what you
Doesn't
mean
need
is you're
have-
going to like hold it above your head and then shoot at the turrets that are on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll hit.
No.
First
No.
one.
That would have been devastating though. Wow, that was good damage too. 8778.
Sick. Big, thick numbers.
No.
And then I move back as shield.
Okay.
Wait, you know. What was that fucking ability? No, I have to call it out beforehand. Yes.
So you did like a big old line attack against 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
Roll 2 die in times. You have to roll different ones for each enemy.
1d20 plus 5. Oh, that's a miss.
Oh,
Ooh,
right. The one
the
in the
last
back.
one.
Yeah,
Eh,
so
you don't-
roll me your damage twice and I'm pretty sure it just gets smoked.
There's the first one, the damage is up there, and then the other one is 4d8, d2 plus. Let's see. One. No, it's just the dice that rolled. So an extra 13 on top of that for the last one.
Oh yeah. This turret does not exist anymore.
A.
Let's see, which one were you, buddy? You're this one. Alright, this turret. And it looks like Jamina again. And a miss again.
Miss.
Pew pew pew.
Surprising no one, I can't hit.
Well, at least none of you are getting hit.
Wow! Wow! And missing. Guys, yeah,
Did they load these guns? I see why the Thraggen didn't win their war with the UGC.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I haven't rolled above an 11.
Oof.
God,
I mean,
Doof.
this is just how you do.
this is true. There were multiple people here yesterday. Everyone remembers how that went.
Yes.
All right,
Alright.
Lyra, it's your turn.
Step out here. Target the one far in the back on the right side. Make a shot at it with my Reaper rifle. And that's regular. 20 for 5.
24-5. Yep. Which one again?
The furthest one in the back right.
Oh, okay. And alrighty.
And then I will step back, and then Dzaan will do much the same.
Okie dokie. Oh my god.
Let me roll another
Bang.
1d10.
Fuck you, the back line.
For 14.
Blurf. Blurf.
And then he'll step back in here.
Good job. This
He's
kills
such a good
Dzaan.
book. He's such a heckin' good pupper sometimes.
This rate, Savin, you're going to get a chance to show up in a big way if you don't play like me and Stray do.
Oh my god, Jamina again.
I mean, does she notice that
Nice.
she's being fired at every time? Yeah.
I rolled a 13 that time. And wait. What? That it's supposed to be a +4. No, that's a 17.
Oh, a 17 hits, then yes.
Okay, good. A +4 to attack, not a +2.
Pink. Oh, they're shooting.
No need to be mean. Sieg.
Alright, I guess I'm going to charge forward. That seems like the thing to do, given the circumstances. So... And let's hit this thing. Wow, no. Nuts.
I'm sorry, Savin.
I will use a tech power to up my AC by 2 as well.
Okay. Fenris.
Hi. All right. I'll pick middle lefty. This time with feeling. Hooray! I did it.
No. Okay.
Hi, a success right then, Stray. Pow.
Shut up.
This merely is 50-50 because I've shot twice and fucked up horribly with my first shot, but you know. These turrets were all made in space China, yeah.
I'm good at these games.
I'm super good at
All right.
polyhedrons.
This one's gonna shoot back at you.
Okay.
Yay!
God damn it. Alright. Fine. Be that way.
This one's gonna shoot at Sieg because Sieg hit it.
Yay! Well, I tried.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh. 13 damage. I'm not even trying to pop your shield.
Nope.
Fuck.
No, doesn't quite.
The shield endures.
Hoot!
Is Kinathis back? Kinathis is not back. Let me scroll up to see what Kinathis' attack was. Hey, Scoo.
D20 plus 5.
D20 plus 5 and 2D10 D1 plus 2, if you could.
Does he even
No.
hit? No.
No hit. No hit. Siduri.
Well, I assume the 9 was not enough to get past the turret's perception.
No.
Okay, so just a regular shot then.
No.
Okay, I hide. Just the first one.
Oh, you do hide. You take a step behind Jamina and disappear behind those flanks. Speaking of whom,
Sure thing. Let's try that again.
okie dokie. No.
Miss him first.
Yep.
Hit
And a
on
hit on
second
the
for 16.
one. 16. Ooh. And blurf. No longer
Blurf.
exists. Alright. Jamina. Is that everything you can do? Oh, okay. You move back to provide shield. Okay, cool. Alright. This turret is actually going to target Sieg for once.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
And miss.
I mean-
Lyra!
Obviously.
Alright, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see. Let's go for middle righty on the attacking. And with the Reaper rifle still. 17 for 5.
17 for 5. This one right in front of you, or the one down there?
Middle left. So this one back here.
Okay. You're not gonna take this away from Savin. I get it.
No. And now we're gonna do something helpful for a couple people in the party here. Gonna tap a few buttons along my shield belt. Beep boop bop boop, and we're gonna do a mass shield surge.
Wahoo.
Let's see.
No, don't do
Uh,
that.
Did I make a macro for it? I did not make a macro for it. All
I
right,
have
how
a
much is
macro for it, or actually, do I?
it? 2d4 plus 4.
Mm.
2d4 plus 4. I could have sworn I had made. Oh wow, you guys get 12 shield back. Everyone within 20 meters.
Nice. That puts me
So,
almost
literally
back to
everyone.
Yep, literally everyone.
So, Fenris, you can get back to full.
Me full.
You full. You strong.
Help, my shields are turgid again. That was too much shield healing.
No. Let's see here. Zam can still move, so let's move him
Oh
up
yeah,
a little bit.
same too.
1, 2, 3, 4. But I can't make him do anything since I used my minor action.
Okay, well that just means this one's gonna shoot a seed
Yeah,
and miss
no.
because another 8. God damn it. Hey, Seek.
Wow, it's my turn again. Holy shit. I guess I do the same thing as I did before. Wow. Fuck's sake. Okay.
Hey, Savin, how's it like being me? Is it fun?
No.
Bwap.
I got so mad last night.
Do you have shitty dice last night?
Oh,
The whole party
it
did.
was-
It was pretty terrible.
Middle right.
Did you not see that thing that I had written about Savin from like
Next.
the Lord of the Rings?
Nope.
So in the beginning, Savin did pretty well, and we were all whiffing. So I wrote that. Which one am I targeting? I'm still targeting Seek.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
come
I'm
on,
just
hit
in
me.
time.
I mean, no,
you're
another
not
of your
just in
times
time.
have already come.
Yeah,
I rolled a
Another
miss.
one.
I'm sorry.
yeah.
It's okay.
I had scout roll for you.
It's fine. I have to go back upstairs anyway.
No!
Bet the Borka while you're up there.
Yay! I hit.
On who?
Yeah, who you hitting?
Seek.
Yep, that does hit. Alright. Down 4 shields I go.
Shit.
Yeah, you're fine.
Wow, all the
Cap-
ones at the back of the room are all fucked.
Oh yeah, they got. They were the first ones to get turbo murdered.
Nice.
Turbo murdered.
Well, I'll try and shoot that one again.
Yee.
Ooh,
Oh, and yeah, just enough.
get fucked. Just the two, and that's just the two closest ones now. All right, and now I'll be back. I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be
Bye, Kinathis. He's off to make maple syrup. Siduri, you are indeed now cloaked.
Okay, well, then I'm going to zip up, try and shoot at this guy with slightly better odds.
Nice, and you're talking about the one next to Sieg?
Yes.
It gets deleted. Blep.
And back behind Jamina.
Okay. Oh, same good roll. Speaking of, Jamina, it's your turn.
Let's see if I can take out the last one.
You have been doing a lot of the work.
No.
No. No. The reason I keep the turn order up is because, you know, Savin, I want you to do it. Also, I want to shoot you in the face.
Well, make a choice. You got multiple targets here.
I wanted to shoot Savin in the face. He had the lowest shields.
You had your chance.
Nope.
But
You
you
did
failed.
have your chance. We could all whiff at it.
Lyra!
All
I
right,
mean, apparently.
I'm gonna stow away my rifle, and I'm gonna reach down to my belt and unclip a handle of a weapon and run up and slash at it.
Just jump at the ceiling and start stabbing.
That's right.
For a lot.
Let's see here. Then Zam's gonna move forward, and he's gonna try and finish it off.
You're gonna get heckin' zammed all over, you know. Give him the Zam.
Magic pixel.
Ah, what a shame.
So 8 and 8.
What you're saying is there's a
16.
chance.
I set it
I
up
am
for you.
saying
Knock
there's
it
a
down.
chance.
Alright, here we go. There we go. I finally did
There
something.
you go.
See? Set it up for you. Knock it down.
Yay.
Alright, so all these turrets are dead.
Yay.
And I'm going to clear the turn order. There is a very impressive, very thick door at the end of this corridor. And with
Thick.
that, I'm going to use the restroom.
How many C's are
No.
in this particular brand of thick, though?
That's the real important question at the end of the day.
Yeah. That was cool. Got to use that new weapon.
It's pretty sweet. Is everyone intact and doing okay?
Looks like it. Oh, Siggy shielding took a beating there, I think, but other than that,
I am fine.
Beep boop.
Beep boop indeed.
good job. You absorbed a
Brief
lot
on
of
the nose.
fire. Head pats. Head pats all around.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Though to be honest, it seems like these things kinda... It's been a while since their ammunition got checked, I think.
Yeah, they're used to shooting at people who are the Thraggen sized, I guess.
I guess. How big was Thraggen usually?
All right,
Whatever.
I'm back now.
7 to 8 foot.
Yeah, something like that.
About me sized.
Thraggen.
Don't go,
Glazed far off look.
don't go getting lost in fantasies now. Otherwise, you might just end up with Philia up your back.
Ah, babe.
Later then.
Too bad for you. I've got myself some medicine. Can't get me all addictified.
Did you actually pick up medicine for it? There is
Yep.
medicine for it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
good for you.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it turns out it's like super cheap.
Well, yeah.
Does that mean you'll be reuniting in the nightly encounters with us then?
Sometimes.
Well,
Still
I'm
more
sure
of a
you'll-
one at a time kind of go.
I'll
I'm
try
sure
try not to look too disappointed.
Nah.
Aww.
This time I give you the swat in the ass, and then presumably my hand bounces clean off. Son of a fuck.
Well, you may not take two at once, but you can still have people suck you off in the front.
That's still 2 people.
Yeah, but it's not two people at once in your back.
Well, yeah, no, obviously. Wait, do you think oral doesn't count?
I mean, it counts. Definitely counts.
There you go. It's
Why wouldn't
more-
it count?
More than one-on-one.
Shrug. Fair enough, I guess.
Shall we advance then? With the turrets gone?
Ah, we would, but yeah, the like point at the nebulous sky. The narrator isn't here, so we have to wait.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the nebulous space deity isn't really telling us to go forward yet.
Oh, alright.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab
I am Nebulon. Alright, as soon as I get back, Scout needs to take a drink. But so, what are you having for dinner, Kinathis?
Leftovers.
That doesn't say anything.
Fried chicken and some potato wedges.
Ooh, fried chicken and tater wedges.
Nice.
One of my favorite din-dins.
Yeah, I should pop some popcorn chicken in the air fryer after this. Totally should.
I'm also having leftovers. Oh, I need to reheat them after the game's done.
I'm glad I got to use my lightsaber for once.
I have a question for you people.
Yeah?
Y'all fuckers that are, well, mandated to stay home and shit.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, y'all know how to cook and bake then?
When I was 13, my mother pulled me aside and said that she wouldn't always be around to cook for me, and so she was going to teach me how to cook, and she also said, besides that, girls will like it that you know how to cook. So yes.
Sound advice.
Mm-hmm.
For dinner tonight, I am
So-
making curry rice and dumplings. Well, reheating anyways. I made it yesterday when I got home
Well,
from work.
So that was one person out of like 18 that was in here.
I went to
Savin.
culinary school.
Yeah, Kina went to culinary school, and Savin, I know for a fact, loves to cook.
Okay.
I know enough to get by.
Okay. A, McDonald's doesn't count the culinary school.
I
2,
know how to
frying bacon doesn't mean you can cook.
Savin's made like ramen and stuff from scratch before.
Yes, I can cook.
Yes, that's me taking the piss out of you. I know Kina's actually reasonably good at cooking, even if they are Canadian.
And Scout has
Wow,
been like
rude.
trained by a chef. So
No, I know Scout can know how to cook. I know Kina is. They're much like any Canadian. They're very liberal in terms of using, maple syrup on absolutely everything.
Maple syrup. Kina can bake it.
There is no recipe that cannot be improved by adding that.
all right.
Okay,
So you guys have
that bacon depends.
Well,
On
no,
the
no.
salt.
Okay, let's
Yes, I'm
game
moving
gamers.
forward. I'm
we've got a
moving
half
forward.
an hour more before certain people need to go slep, especially because stuff happens in the morning. So there is a rather large doorway, and on it, inscribed in what appears to be someone with a plasma cutter, reads, and you guys have translate. Within within this room lies the greatest treasure of House uh, House Genar. A curse upon those who would pass here.
It better not be friendship.
Given the Thraggen's proclivities for violence, it's more likely to be a great big fight.
So it's a death robot.
That would be my guess.
Oh, I love me a giant mech.
An adaptive combat sparring robot. See? That's like and constantly improving sex toy for them.
So
I guess.
you have a giant, very thick door in front of you, and I mean in terms of how deep the metal goes.
Is it locked or
How
any
many
sort of ways,
C's
or-
are we talking about here?
So yes, it is locked, very securely so.
Well, sounds like we need to work mechanical magic to unlock it, and then do some big pushing.
Alright, let's see if I can get it unlocked. Boop! 23.
All right, with a 23, it'll take you about an hour of work before you are. The door will slide open, and you see, first of all, a crackling energy field, and then a figure laid across a plinth.
Well, now.
Ah, yes, the other love of Thraggen. Women. Perhaps she's
me
an
a
excellent fighter.
Color me a bit surprised that, well, I mean, probably not.
Do we
still
get to save a
alive down here.
princess?
I'm gonna look for traps before anyone blunders in there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, well,
I want to save a princess.
bumble, fuck.
It's fine.
And deck save.
Rock and roll. Oh,
Nice.
Oh, no.
I'll give that another go, I think. Come on, this time without doing a 1.
Alright, here comes a 2.
The
Oh no, it's the other!
Alright, good job.
The
I
other
was
is it.
really expecting a
Everyone-
2.
Everyone here has seen The Matrix. So, it turns out there are gun ports on either side of these 2 squares that you're in, and all of them open fire. And you do a tumble roll and you end up here.
Hey, it would seem that it is trapped.
I had my
Yeah, after the
suspicions.
tumble roll, I go completely still and see if their vision is based on movement.
Nope, but you hear the distinct clack clack of another round being chambered.
Okay. I shoot a turret. Help.
There are no turrets. There are holes in the walls that are in fact guns.
Plug,
Oh, okay.
plug the barrels with your bullets.
Yeah, okay. I am just going to fucking use this thing for cover. Dash over.
Okay.
Yo, if like anyone could shove some space potatoes in these things, that'd be sweet.
I'm gonna look and see if there's like a Wi-Fi way I can hack these.
No.
Alright.
You can open up your Wi-Fi and check for Wi-Fi hotspots. There are none.
Damn, I've been defeated.
Sure.
Well, I have an idea. If you let me try. It's very weird. I'm sorry to get to the front. Excuse me. And excuse me, Sig.
Oh, sorry.
Squelch.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I asked Fenris, like, my point over there. And over there, right?
Yep.
Well, give me about and then let me set this up. Gets out the M2 and just aims it at the fucking wall where the guns are supposed to be. And then do you need damage only on that?
Okay, yeah, damage only, and everyone needs to make me a con save as you fire a fucking 50 cal underground.
Oh, right, con save.
Am I fine back here?
No. She's
Okay.
shooting into the room with a 50 cal.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I'm shooting. Yeah, shooting straight in there.
See, you're fine. Siduri, mop.
I've always got my sealed helmet on when I go on mission. Do I have a advantage or a...
I guess
usually.
I guess if you are in a sealed helmet, you'll get advantage, but
Oh, and I'll do another roll.
Space helmets muffle gunshots, but but are good for voices.
Oop,
Siduri,
shit.
do you have your,
Okay, I'll stick with the 13.
yeah, wow. Yeah, you deaf. Siduri, do you have a helmet on?
Probably not.
Well,
Okay, so
the Grey
you're
Gook can count as a
mopping.
helmet.
Mop.
Does a full covered with the Grey Gook count as helmet?
Do you have her covering your entire head?
I
Because
have-
fully covered means that it covers your basically everything except for your orifices.
It's probably too late to have made that distinction since we know the consequences
And
an injury
no,
factor.
because she'd leave your ears exposed so you can hear. She's not going to fill in your ears.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys tend to that as I step outside and try to not get tinnitus.
Yeah, I have to join you since mop.
Your microsurgeons will work, so there's no permanent damage, but you can't hear shit for now, those who failed.
So, did that work?
Okay.
So, you fired a 50 cal into the left side of the wall and completely chunked it out. Yeah, there's remains of what used to be embedded 50 cals. Do you do the same to the other wall?
Can I squirt all of my Galoshians onto the barrel and use them as a suppressor?
They wouldn't know how to do
that would-
that.
You
That-
probably
that would
obliterate
make
the
you
poor
just-
sweeties.
That's fine. They're literally
Yes.
immune to kinetic damage. Like, they can't be hurt by it.
Yeah, true.
Like, you
No.
might
Yeah,
blow them
but they would
apart
need
after a
to-
couple rounds, but they'll just swarm back together.
Yeah, it's fine. I
Yeah,
can handle. I can handle that one. It's okay. Since I can't get shot by the one on the other wall, I can just quickly skip over to this wall, get like at the tip of a pistol flush with it, and shoot down the hole. Like, not a big deal.
Oh, really?
Are you
I'm
sure
just
you
gonna
want to do
fuck up the barrels and then pull the whatever's out of the wall. That stuff's expensive.
that? Are you sure you want to do that?
Does it look like it would get a shot at me on my way over there?
Less that, and let me tell you what happens when you send a bunch of kinetic energy to a bunch of stored ammo inside of a wall when your hand's still there.
Fair point.
Okay, back up, cover your ears.
If you guys take the time to cover your ears and stuff like that, you won't need to make con saves against it, just like with Maddie.
Well, I didn't hear her say cover my ears. I'm still ringing from tinnitus.
I know, because she didn't say that. That's why you guys had to make the rolls.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it now. Like,
Yeah.
she's saying cover your ears, but I'm still reeling from tinnitus, so I didn't hear that.
You said
Okay.
you went
Yeah,
outside.
but you're away.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm far enough away.
Okay, next one into the wall. Oh,
Yep.
there we go.
The Maudus does as a Maudus does and chunks both sides of the wall. You guys are now good to enter the building. It'll take about 5 minutes for the people whose eardrums popped for the microsurgeons to fix you up, but you'll be as right as rain in a bit. And so for now, you have a Thraggen who very clearly has a bunch of gemstones and gold and jewelry in her, not only studded on her face, but down her body, and she's wearing a rather skimpy, silken-looking dress. And she appears to be sound asleep with a flickering energy barrier around her. The pedestal itself that she's laying upon appears to be flashing red, which is never a good sign. Sieg, you begin scans.
Yeah. Is she anything special? I assume she's alive, but
She is alive indeed.
are there any oddities about her? Some sort of horrible genophage or something hanging around in there?
Nope. No, she appears to be young and in her prime. She appears to have very, very rudimentary versions of the nanotech that literally, all civilized people have nowadays. The basic, flu shots and stuff like that. She doesn't really have. But aside from that, she doesn't. It's not like she's carrying some ancient virus or pathogen on her. She's not coroned.
I'm gonna gently try and press my fingers through this field.
It pushes back against you, and then will flicker out, and then your hand will go through, and then it will flicker back in again and repulse you back.
Okay.
It seems to be
Interesting.
failing.
Yeah. I'm just going to try and barrel onto the other side of it, so I can't. So I'm like across the threshold before it tries to push me back out.
Ah, sounds like a dexterity-based check then.
Sure.
Combat roll.
Fuck.
Ow.
You ping off of it and are thrown backwards into the wall and take... Oh, that was 1d100.
That would be a intense
You
amount
take
of damage.
4 impact, 4 bludgeoning damage as you go blurf into the wall. Which
Can I make
think...
an
Allow
athletics
me.
check?
Allow me.
I
I'm
wanted
going
to
to
save
try
a
and find the
princess.
power source and disable the field.
Darn it.
I
The
will
power
assist
source
ya.
seems to emanate from the plinth that she's on.
Is there any external way to disable it?
Make me a perception check.
Okay.
I will assist you.
I'll make me own.
Oh, assist.
Roll
Hold
it.
on, let me-
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, there we go. 19.
There you go.
There appears to be an indentation in the wall where there should not be, and this one doesn't appear to be a gun port.
I will go and try and access it.
Alright, it's basically just trot on 2 to your right, and it's right there. This, again, seems to be more analog than digital, but it certainly is, even with the Thraggen characters, able to be hacked if you so wish.
Yes. I will indeed attempt to do so. You may save the princess. I am simply disabling her dragon.
Pardon?
Mop. I will just hand you a datapad that says that. And
You
yeah,
just text her.
exactly.
That's it. I'm hoping that it's wears off soon, otherwise I'd feel like I'd be shouting, "Lady, I've come to save you!"
It's okay. Shouting angrily is basically how Thraggens talk normally.
It's like I love it when I hear people flirt in German. Such a beautiful language. It's just screaming.
Yeah, scream is a Thraggen mating call.
There you
So,
go.
the external field will fall, but the Thraggen herself remains asleep, kept in stasis. The
Alright.
red blinking on the side of her,
Yeah.
on the side of her plinth continues, as you can all see the red in the background. That is indeed it blinking.
I'm gonna attempt to
I-
diagnose it. Is it like a life support system or something?
Could I make like a medical check and make sure everything's working fine with her? And it's just like cryogenics.
You guys already did like a medical check. She's fine, not carrying any pathogens. She's just in a deep sleep. And Sieg, you wanted to diagnose the plinth itself?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What skill do you want for that? Electronics, science?
This would be like a, because you can't interface with it. This is mostly a science or engineer.
Cool. POW 15.
15. All right. It appears that this dais is malfunctioning, and it's been here for so long that it's basically just trapping its holder within a stasis, and removing her would likely kill her instantly.
Oh. Can
It's a
I
good thing we didn't do that.
turn the system off such that it will allow her to be removed safely?
No.
I mean,
Alright.
we can resuscitate her on a
There's-
ship if she's only dead for a few moments, right?
Follow-up
Um,
question. If the system shut down, say, I don't know, somebody EMP'd it, would she be okay? Or would that also kill her?
Seems like an EMP to the plinth that she's laying on would probably cause an overload and then electrocute her to death.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is there, like, a-
Let's repeat it. Like our medical facility can resuscitate someone recently dead, right?
Not through what this thing will do. Should
Ah.
just be a charred corpse.
So, is there like somewhere where you can see like power, like a the plinth is drawing power from or something like that?
You just have to unplug it. It's just got a little adapter in the bottom.
I
Alright,
allow
can
you
we...
to make another science or electronics roll to try to figure this out yourself.
Absolutely. Alright.
Do you want to make it or should I?
I am great at electronics.
Okay, go for it. I'll assist.
16.
All right. Well, there is a safety mechanism on this. If she wakes up of her own volition, then the system will automatically turn off. The problem is it appears that it's probably a noise dampening field that whenever you guys lean in too close and try to talk above her body, you can't hear each other. But, well, you could probably simulate her waking up by increasing her heart rate.
Alright, time to finger her.
Alright, go down there. Fenris, start, makes a jerking hand measure if you want to wake her up.
Wait, what? They're not gonna
Yeah.
just jerk her off. I was gonna go into the classic storybook smooch. You guys are playing this out all wrong.
Look, you gotta increase the heart rate. I don't think a smooch is gonna do it.
Well,
I don't-
let her
All right,
try.
amateurs.
Let
Don't
her
worry. You leave
try.
this to an expert. I mount the plinth.
Okay. And?
Unzip.
Okay.
Okay, and?
Press my chest against her, so there's just another heartbeat.
Alright.
I'm just fucking with you guys.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Ah, I was really hoping that would work.
Well, we can always go
Would
get
you like
smelling
to make-
salts.
So, would you like to do the pretty princess kiss and make a performance?
Do you have any?
Yeah, sure.
I was-
Advantage, inspiration, that.
We don't get inspiration in this
You don't
game.
get
Yeah,
that in
you
this
don't have
game.
inspiration in this game.
There
Yeah,
is
yeah.
inspiration in this game. You guys just have to ask for it.
Oh,
Because I
Fucking
don't
never gotten it.
I have given it out before. I gave literally everyone inspiration at the end of
Oh, that's
Butt
right.
Plug
We actually
Quest.
did.
That's right, yeah.
Literally everyone got it
Yeah.
because it was so fucking funny.
Yeah,
Let's put it on your sheet. Mark it.
use it.
Has a slot.
Okay. So, sadly, Fenris, a chaste princess kiss isn't going to do what you want. But, you know, a good old hand to the back of her head tongue wrestle will.
Fuck yeah.
The plinth starts to flicker in and out, and it will die down. And her eyes shoot open with a gasp, and she tumbles off the plinth,
I catch
bringing
her.
you along with her.
Oh, alright, never mind.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, good. That worked. Good job.
Oh, try to untangle legs.
She'll look up, look at everyone else, and then sprint back into a corner.
Well, easy now. We're
Whoa,
not here to
whoa, whoa.
hurt you.
Guns.
I'll-
You
I don't have
see
any
that
guns
the
out.
fucking Jamina has her chain gun out. It's like,
Put your chain gun away. You're scaring her.
Alright, let me take this off.
Be
Ooh.
at peace.
A, Thraggen. 2, Thraggen. 3, calm the fuck down. Okay.
She
Please be
will
quiet, racist.
She is unarmed and is wide-eyed in terror and pressing her back against. And she will
Okay.
call out in Thraggen. Who are you? I'm not. Where am I?
The future! Welcome to the
World of tomorrow.
I assume my translator can translate for me if I can start saying things, right?
Yeah, you can speak Thraggen.
Dragsalang.
I'll hold up my hands in a peace measure type thing. Easy now.
Is a dragon holding your hands up in pieces as a sign of aggression?
We're not here to hurt you. We are here looking for a... And you happen to be in it.
I mean, who?
Hi.
I'm
She'll,
Lyra.
and she'll look at Fenris, and then immediately her eyes will widen. And she'll I didn't. I wasn't a part of any of it. Please don't kill me.
Part of
Yeah,
what?
not gonna. Don't give a shit. Thumbs up.
The
Oh,
war
you like
was a
whiskey?
long
You mean
time
the war.
ago. Do not worry.
What do you mean?
How to put this gently? You've been asleep for a very, very, very long time.
What?
Approximately 2,500 years.
And like tears will start to roll down her cheek. Daddy just said I was going to take a nap and he'd be right back.
I'll lean down. I'm sorry, dear. He's probably gone.
How did it end?
The Thraggen Empire was subjected to severe orbital bombardment and reduced to a rump state.
See,
What?
please be a little bit gentler on it.
Oh no. My... And she'll just start crying.
Ah,
Oh, look, it's okay. I know it's rough, but we'll help you through it, okay?
She doesn't seem to hear you.
I will do
now.
the Borker thing where you just like sit down in someone's lap and just pat.
Yeah, pat the shoulder, give her comforting, like little touches and all that.
You know, gesture Fenris over here like, come on.
why? Why me? What can I do?
Provide comfort, as is the Ausar way.
I've already given her tongue.
It just puts you forward.
Fucking. Okay, hi.
It is a 3-dog night.
I see. I will sit down and continue to drink. I will take one of her hands and place it on my head while I drink.
Alright. Well, she's going to cry for a while, but will eventually allow herself to be, like, probably in her state just picked up and carried out.
I'll leave that to the bigger people then. I'm a noodle.
I am Noodle as well.
What? How could you still be noodle? Aren't you jacked as shit?
I will
Yeah,
put
Jack-
her on
Are
my
those
back.
are those just all fruity gem muscles?
That is actually
Maybe.
funny,
You
though.
guys will leave the vault, and you'll notice that all 25 of your sluts are all in bathing outfits and swimming around in a lake.
Nice.
Good job.
Like, I suppose it's good to let
By the
them
way,
get out and have some exercise.
Yeah.
yeah, air them out, wash them out.
Okay.
But question, what was the inscription on the vault that said the greatest treasure of house what?
Hang on, let me pull that up again. I believe it was fuck, it deleted it. I think it was Genrath.
Kendra. Okay. And what's her name?
You don't know it yet.
Well, what is your name?
I'm Ralvi.
Well, Raldine. Welcome to the, well, I guess future for you.
I guess.
Oh, what's at least we know your name and all that stuff, so let's see.
I will do
Just
an
search the
extranet
extranet.
search.
One extra now.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of
On
nowhere.
the given and house name. See if we can dig up any info.
Sure. Yeah,
All the histories and lineage.
you're able to look up that the Genrath clan was a very fierce and mighty, uh, sowers of destruction, and took many people as pleasure slaves during the invasion. The entire house was destroyed to the last. However, it, they weren't destroyed at the end of the war, but no, their holdings were bombarded from orbit by the Ausar, and it is believed that none of the family survived.
Ah.
Ah,
I,
that
I will
explains a
inform
lot.
Fenris of her racial connection to this
But
individual.
she's alright. Yeah.
What's up? Sorry. I just sploosh out of the water.
Fenris.
Yeah.
And Siegel whisper. It appears at the apex of the Thraggen First Contact War, the Ausar were responsible for the orbital bombardment of the Genrath clan.
Oh.
In essence, your distant ancestors destroyed all of hers.
I'm not sure what I can do to help them, and that does definitely suck. I suspect she's not going to be into me, is she?
Probably
Perhaps you
not.
could extend an olive branch. Unlike most Thraggen, she seems relatively docile. Perhaps the power of friendship can win out over the power of war and destruction.
I already gave her tongue. No,
Perhaps
Turns
give
out
her the red
PTS
rocket.
Turns out PTSD from orbital bombardment will do that to you.
Yeah.
yeah, alright, fine. I will probably clamber on out of the water properly and take this seriously. De-helmet and wander on over.
She'll just kind of shy away from you a little bit.
So
I'm sorry. Don't know really how much to put it better than that. The events of my people are really, really, really far disconnected from my own. I never even. So it's very strange to see someone who must have, suffered as a result of my people, and for that I am very sorry.
It's not like you were there. And it's not like we didn't want a good fight. I watched, well, my whole house fall on everyone I've ever...
Yeah. And that's fine. I don't hold it against you if you are made entirely uncomfortable by me, like literally all the time. Nothing personal.
I suppose it should be asked, what would you like to do now that you're, well, awake again?
I don't know. You guys said that all the Thraggen have to be confined home, but I won't know anyone there.
Is that an actual thing like that to be confined home?
Yes, essentially.
Okay.
They are not really allowed off of their planet.
Everyone I know is dead, and I've never even seen any of your kind. And she'll gesture to all of the crew but Fenris. Has it really been that long?
Well, you've technically seen my kind, just,
She's a me bit of bunny.
Drugs.
Yeah.
Just a lot of drugs.
So many
I-
drugs.
Lyra.
I am an Ausar, yes.
Oh, I see.
Anyways, the point still
That's
stands.
Philia. That is Siduri. That is Sieg.
Greetings.
And the little scampering thing is Sam.
We can try and, well, I guess, rehabilitate you to the new world, teach you about it, and perhaps help you find a place and get acquainted.
That's
Don't
that's not rehabilitate. That's called just bringing them up to speed, or education.
don't tell the UGC I'm still alive. They again, my clan, we were warriors pure. I don't feel like being executed.
You
I
don't
don't
seem
think
like
they
a.
could execute you at this point.
They could, but it is doubtful if they would have any reason to do so. The Thraggen have not been a threat to galactic peace for thousands of years.
What was that, Kinathis?
I'm just gonna make a comment that she doesn't seem like any of her people that I've ever heard.
Her face will darken a little bit. I used to be a warrior, but having the burning flesh of your little brother stuck in your nostrils forever kind of changes one a bit.
Very understandable.
There was no honor and glory in what happened to us. My father was a good man, but deluded.
Mm.
My family wasn't killed in glorious combat like the tales and the stories we grew up on, but crude, impersonal weapons that we could not fight against from far away. There was no glory or honor in my family and my clan's death, just obliteration.
Hmm.
So, which one of you is in charge?
That would be
Oh, that'd be
me.
her.
Well, War Chief? Is that
She fucking love that title, but it's captain.
That's just
Captain? I don't know what I can offer you, but as my clan is destroyed and my people defeated, but I have no wish to interact with the UGC. And I need some place to hide.
Mm,
Conveniently, our ship happens to be a traveling brothel.
She'll just kind of at that.
I do not insinuate you should work, but rather that having an additional female crew would not provoke suspicion.
If it means anything to you, Captain, I do have the position of my and the key code to my family's secret vault. You may have whatever's in there so that I may earn my keep, as it were. Though I'm not sure if the contents are of interest to such, well, advanced races as you.
well, let's take a look at it and see.
Siggy
go
makes
ahead,
an
look.
air quotes around advanced.
Go back to
You
the
know-
plinth and enter this code into the keypad. You'll find all you'll need there.
All right then.
Let's all go then and take a look. You're coming with us, so.
Yeah.
Alright, the plinth will slide across, and you'll find artifacts of a bygone age. Thraggen god idols made of solid gold. You'll find various other things. You'll find the schematics for weapons long since overpassed.
Oh, hey! It just looks at the weapon schematic. Man, I used to freaking read about this old stuff.
They're
Oh,
yours for
man,
the taking if
actually-
you want them.
Oh man, these have some like massive like historic collector's value.
Are
Is-
they?
Is
Holy
there
And
crap.
as you guys look around, you'll realize that
You know,
to her,
I think
this
Big T would pay.
as you guys
Interrupting.
look around, you'll realize that to her, a lot of this stuff probably wouldn't mean much to you. But if you were to show any of this to, say, your xenoarchaeologist, this 25-year-old, 2,500-year-old Thraggen, not only
Sorry, I didn't
technology,
hear
but
you. You were just completely quiet.
was she the
No,
only one
it's
that can hear
perfectly
me?
fine. Hedrah, it's on your end. I can hear you just fine.
It's been fucking robots for me
Just-
all day.
yes?
Robot.
Is
Okay.
there anything that you'd want to keep of a familial value on in any way, shape, or form?
I would prefer if I could keep some of my family's crests, but everything else was stuff that we looted from other clans before the war even began.
Very well then. Just wanted to make
Yeah.
sure we weren't taking anything that held really big sentimental value to you.
You aliens presented the only outside threat that we've ever seen, and so we all unified. But before that, it was just all clans fighting each other. My clan was very good at it, and we have all these that I don't care for. Other clans, artifacts, and statues and treasures, they're all yours for the taking.
Very well then.
Back it up.
All right.
Yeah.
She'll take some idols of strange gods you've never heard of, and a couple crests, and a very old-looking sword, and just nod to you and gesture to the rest. She's only taken like 5% of what's in the whole.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
I have to go get a
Okay.
hover dolly.
Yeah.
I'll have to get back to the ship and bring something.
In
Yeah.
the future, I will try and make a sort of educational program for you then, so you can get caught up to speed.
Oh yeah, and get her updated in the medical bay as well. She's been like out of the loop for like a couple of thousand, so what's normal to us shouldn't be. Well,
Good on you
it should
for
be like.
Good on you for remembering that, because while you guys aren't affected by it, you probably carry diseases that she's never interacted with before.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
can get her an immuno booster real quick. And let's go back to the start page.
And we also need to
Yeah.
nab her up a basic translator. Probably got those lying around somewhere, or I can cobble together one real quick for her.
But yeah, Stephen, which one? It was Dr. Ano that was the xenoarchaeologist.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's in stitches about this.
Creaming herself over it.
Oh yeah. And so she'll promise you it'll take about a week for her to catalog everything. But the thing is, during the war, given that there were 50 billion dead just on the Allied side, what happened at the end of the war is most Thraggen artifacts and stuff like that just ended up being obliterated. And you know what? This stuff belongs in a museum.
Well,
Yeah,
the
except
museum
these
could pay a
weapons-
very high price for it.
Yeah, and these old-ass weapon schematics are literally not useful because we're way surpassed them. But I know, like, at least Big T would love to get his hands on these for collectors.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, You guys have gone. You guys have found a Thraggen princess long asleep. Woken her up. It is around the time of closing. We will get back to you guys liquidating your assets next session. Is there anything you would like to bring up before I draw the session to a close?
How much time did we spend out here looking for this place anyway?
You guys have now spent 4 weeks out in the void.
How much time can I spend flirting with and teasing Dr. Adjatha?
3 more times.
Oh.
You have assistants.
Oh, assistance. Okay.
Get you advantage on that. As
All
two
right.
Amazonians flirting around her is probably gonna make it really bad for her.
She can't be double disadvantaged, so
Yeah,
But
but I
you
mean,
can
Oh,
you
no.
can give
advantage.
assistance to Kina though.
1 more failure. And do it again, and she'll
Oops,
do it.
that's the wrong one.
Okay, so
You
what-
shoot her out to space.
Oh no.
Oops, I accidentally fired the rail gun.
Yes.
I
was just making sure that the upgrades worked. That's it.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, she gets a 16 against your 9 because you failed pretty.
Yeah. You try to load her into the railgun and fire her off into the black void. That's good on you.
she's remarkably
you're-
consistent.
You're very consistent.
Alright,
What is
you
it
get
you're
one
rolling
more.
to do?
What's happening is Kina is trying to flirt with her to make her come crawling to her, and she rolled a 9 and accidentally fired the batteries because when she was flirting, she sat on the gun button.
On the button.
Yeah.
Nice, smooth.
Yeah, but I made 2
That was
successes.
just-
It's pretty
I
good.
was just testing the
So
new upgrades.
you have one
that's
more
all.
try.
I did 3. I did the 23, and then the 9, and then a 7. Or are you saying I get a 4th one?
Oh, okay, never
No,
mind.
that's straight.
All right,
It's fine. 2 out of 3 successes, not bad.
all right. So at the end of the session, you now have the daughter of a Thraggen war chief and the last of her clan. You have a store of artifacts, and you have a slew of brand new adventures to choose from, which I will write up over the course of the next week, and you guys can choose before we begin next session.
Alright, well, in that
Yeah.
case, thanks for tuning in, everyone. And if you're watching on YouTube, we'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Peace.
Yeah.